All right, peace, my brother. What's going on, man?
What's happening? What's happening?
All right, man. Could you introduce yourself to the viewing audience, please?
Yeah, my name is Jordan Young, saxophonist from Queens, New York.
The Village of Queens, great jazz legacy.
Yeah, well, in like I think might have been the 40s or 50s. People like Sarah Vaughan, Ella Fitzgerald, Sarah Vaughan, Jimmy Heath, Clark Terry, a bunch of great black artists, and not just within the artist community, actually, also just black middle class, upper middle class families were moving toward to St. Albans, Adelaide Park particularly, to get away, to have some kind of escape from the city life, the hard bustle city life, but still be close enough to make the commute to work. And then so these communities could develop, particularly in Adelaide Park, that became very famous. Also housed prominent musicians like Marcus Miller, who's still around, Lenny White, Omar Hakim, and more. All these great artists and community. There's a very vibrant black artist community that was developed out there because for this kind of spreading, of black culture from a central place of like Harlem. Everybody decided to like, okay, let's build beyond this.
And talking about building and some of the legacy that we stand on, right? When you think about the film subject matter, the lost Negroes of North America.
Yeah.
When you think about your grandparents and those great men and women who built community, some of them identified as Negroes, brother, and we loved them. But that was a powerful generation. What does that word mean to you when you think about history and maybe in the lineage of just this ongoing identity within Black America?
I guess right now, in this current day and time, how I relate to the term is to embody the history of our people that our ancestors. If we're fortunate, if the individual is fortunate to study and spend time with people from that generation, from 45 to 55, and even there's still folks that are around from before that. Marshall Allen, great saxophone, he's 101 years old. If we're fortunate to be around those individuals, then to embody that, it is to be conscious and aware and respectful of the history that our ancestors experienced and find the relations to it now, today's time.
Now, you're going to be playing sax coming up on Sunday, brother. In the spirit of jazz and being spontaneous within the rhythm, how do you feel that you're going to interact with the spirit of the visual and not really have any idea of what you're getting ready to see, but how can an artist, a musician specifically, interpret visuals and really make something out of nothing?
Honestly, how I experience that is just like how it is when I open my door every day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Wake up as a black man in America, you open the door, it's like, let's see what we got.
Right.
And that's just how I'm kind of looking at it. We've been indoctrinated to this kind of lifestyle from when we're born, especially growing up in America, growing up from Queens, at the time period we did, and even to this day with our current political circumstances, like you walk outside, you never know.
Yeah.
And so just be as prepared as you can. Right. As you can beforehand, and hope that you have the tools necessary to address the situation or to the film and as you experience it.
Right. That moving improvisation.
Moving improvisation.
Yeah. That's what's happening, brother.